As you use rupees to buy things, you can use cryptocurrencies to buy things in future. Like rupees are your physical currencies, cryptocurrencies are your digital currencies. Rupees are made up of cotton and other material which looks like a paper. Cryptocurrencies are made up of coding languages which you cannot touch or feel physically, but it will be existed in your wallet and you can purchase things in that. Rupees are controlled by central government. Cryptocurrencies are decentralized, means which are not controlled by anyone. To understand cryptocurrencies in a deeper way, let me give you a small example. Joy stays in India. He has to send money to his sister who is living in Canada. To send money to his sister, he needs bank or financial institutions like PayPal who can help him transfer money. This bank or financial institutions charges high transaction fees. But in cryptocurrencies, he can send money directly to his sister without needing bank or financial institutions. This is known as peer-to-peer network, where he can send money directly to his sister without needing bank or financial institution. As you know, cryptocurrencies are nothing but digital currencies. Let's understand what is digital currencies in the first place. To understand what is digital currencies, you have to look back into history where all these terms started. The idea of digital currencies existed in 1990 itself. In 1989, David Chaum founded DigiCash. DigiCash was a digital currency where you can send money directly from one person to other person in digital currency without physically contacting them. How did DigiCash work? First step, you have to withdraw money from the bank. Second step, you have to convert this money into a DigiCash. That's it. Now you have digital money, which will be stored in your hard drive in your PC. With this digital money, you can buy or sell things and even transfer money to your friends. The user can withdraw money directly from the bank. This DigiCash was closed due to bankruptcy. In 1996, e-gold was introduced. It was termed as digital currencies by US official. This e-gold was founded by a gold company. If you are a part of their company, you can sell your digital gold through their website to the other members of the company in return for the cash without physically contacting the other person. USA shut down e-gold in 2008 due to misuse of it for illegal activities. In 2009, Bitcoin was introduced. Bitcoin was not like DigiCash or e-gold. It was completely different. Let's understand how Bitcoin is different and secure. Bitcoin was introduced by Satoshi Nakamoto, but no one knows who is Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin is an open source platform, means everyone can see what type of coding it is done with. And Bitcoin is decentralized, means a person or a company is not owning the Bitcoin. No one controls the Bitcoin. So you can send Bitcoin easily to anyone in any part of the world without physically contacting them. Bitcoin are more secure as it uses a technology called cryptography and blockchain. Let's take an example to understand what is cryptography. Santosh has sent 5 Bitcoin to Rahul. This information will be encrypted in public key, means the public or the third party cannot see the information. Then again this information will be decrypted in private key, means Santosh and Rahul can see the information. This encryption and decryption in public key and private key is known as cryptography. Now let's understand what is blockchain. In cryptocurrency, there would be many transactions happening. Some people will be buying Bitcoin and some people will be selling Bitcoin. The record of this transaction we make every day will be stored in this blocks. In a single block, there will be 3 kinds of information which will be stored. First information is in case of Bitcoin, who is selling Bitcoin to whom. Second information is a unique code known as hash. Third information is a hash of previous block. The combination of this block is known as blockchain. You will not be able to remove any block from the blockchain as it contains the hash of previous block. So informations cannot be stolen by the third party due to cryptography, and it will be secured in a blockchain. So far you have understood what is cryptocurrencies, what is digital currency, and all about the Bitcoin. And also the technology Bitcoin uses like cryptography and blockchain. This was a basic form to understand what is Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now let's go further and understand what is Ethereum in the next class.